put together and to give you guys some justification for how these actually do seem to work in other social organisms like bees. When we're all sitting at home in quarantine, it's so easy for us to think, is this working? I mean, we're in week 2 of this. Luckily for us with Best Bees, we're considered an essential company, and so our workers are essential. We do agricultural work with live animals, so we keep going out there. Our research too, we're studying how bees stay healthy. We want to understand what they're doing and try to get some insight into seeing if the things that we're doing are actually going to work or if these are just wastes of our time. Luckily, what we're able to do is share with you this week. This is part 3 of our 3 series here, showing you things that bees are doing that can really inform us about our best practices. So let's jump right back. 3, okay? Social immunity. So this term is a concept that really drives my passion. My Ph.D. studies focused on social immunity. And so what I wanted to share with you guys here is a little bit of insight into what that actually looks like. So for other social animals like bees, when any individuals get sick and they have an infection, they can actually spread what we call goodies, or maybe antimicrobial peptides, maybe some sorts of medicines that their own bodies are producing after they've been infected. And when they share those medicines with uninfected nestmates, then that helps the whole society as a group stay healthier. So just like with us humans, we're seeing in the news now that there's a lot of survivors coming out of this coronavirus. Thinking about Italy, for example, in the news. The first patient who went into the hospital, as of yesterday in Italy, after 18 days, he just came out of the hospital, and he's only 1 year older than me, 38 for him. What that means is that him and then all of the other survivors of coronavirus who are coming back into society are able to help the rest of us out. This is also a concept called herd immunity. So for some people who have not been exposed or infected, they benefit when some of our society has been infected, and that slows down the spread and the transmission of diseases. We learn that this works because we see this concept of social immunity happening in bees. We also see other aspects of their society that help the whole group get better, including using medicines to coat the whole inside of the beehive. It's called propolis. And so this is a substance that's collected from plants, a resin. And the inside of a beehive is typically wood, maybe in a tree, usually about 15 feet off the ground. This is something that was discovered in part with Tom Seeley's work at Cornell to know that bees actually are like Winnie the Pooh. But those tree holes where they live are very dirty. So when we think about a human home, as a group, we want to keep it clean. And we want to share medicines with one another, whether those are produced with our own bodies from survivors of an infection to benefit the group, or whether those are shared medicines through cleaning or through social distancing or through hand washing. So those other 2 terms, hygienic behavior and aseptic behavior, are types of social immunity. So combined, I'm hoping that these 3 different insights in our little video series here have brought you guys some comfort, a little bit of knowing that this actually does work in other successful animal societies. We're staying here apart, but we're together. And so I want to thank you guys so much for listening. I want to thank those of you who have written comments, any questions that you have, any insights that maybe bees can provide us in our own time of quarantine while we're getting through this together. Please keep writing your comments there. We're going to keep putting together some more videos to help inform us about what we're going through and help us learn a little bit maybe along the way so that when this passes, we'll come out stronger. I think that the way that people are coming together, even though we're apart, there's a really distinct possibility that we're going to come through this to save the planet too. So keep at it, stay strong, stay healthy, and know that we're out there for you. All right, thanks guys.